And good afternoon, YouTubers. I am here with this 2001 found on the road dead vehicle, which is a Mercury Sable, aka Ford Taurus POS. And what we have going on is the anti-theft system kicked in. I have to disconnect the battery, positive side for 10 minutes, wait for 10 minutes, plug in the key, turn it onto the on position, and then put the battery in. The car has the anti-theft on. It's not getting any fuel up to the fuel rail. I got no crank for some reason. It was cranking at first, and then I checked all the relays, all the fuse, and now it doesn't want to crank. It is one of these aftermarket keys, so we're going to see how that works out. Customer had a problem where she blew her belt. I had to change out the AC compressor and the power steering pump because the bearings froze on them. And then a couple of days later, customer had the alternator changed out by someone else. And the person who put that in said that there's a parasitic drawer somewhere. So there is a parasitic drawer, the anti-theft, which this right here is the fuel pump relay. And with the multimeter, check. That one right there at the far end, that is a signal that has power to it at all times, and that's only reading at 11.88 volts. So that right there is telling me there's something else wrong. We're going to wait for the anti-theft to kick in so that way I can double check everything. But one of the reasons why I don't like working on Ford is because I waste my time. For me, time is money, and right now I've been here for 2.5 hours, and the anti-theft still doesn't want to kick off. I'm going to try the last resort. If this bypass does not work, for me, the PCM went south at this point. Because it should have a crank, it should have at least the basics. I should be able to go underneath and put wire from positive to the starter and crank this bitch over. But for some reason, she doesn't want to do that. Again, battery. It's a rebuilt battery or reconditioned battery. It's a Group 24 Romeo battery, which you see that they wrote it right there. It was given on, or production was done on Frank 21, which is February 2001. That this battery was rebuilt. We're in June, so this is why I don't like taking or buying reconditioned batteries unless I'm doing it myself, because companies like this will put the cheap shit inside of it, but that's another issue. That's customers' problem, that's not mine. My biggest problem is just trying to get this baby to crank over right now. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'm not here for thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm here to give you some type of education about these type of vehicles, especially these particular Ford Taurus. They made 3 type of engines, and you got to make sure that you have the right engine inside, or you're looking up for the right engine, because there's 2 3.3 liters that you have to take a look at. I had to draw the wiring diagram because the sticker was off. This car has about 150, I think, or 170,000 miles on it. So right now it's due for an overhaul. I'm pretty sure if I crack the radiator open and double check everything, I'm pretty sure I'm going to find Blue Devil inside of there. But again, we're going back down. This is my issues right here. I'm not getting any communication or any power going to one of these damn things. And I hope it's not the fuel. Well, this shouldn't go because that doesn't have any computer inside of it. But we got to make 10 minutes pass by. So far I'm at 5. Again, this is a rebadged Ford Taurus and a Mercury Sable. This is one of the worst vehicles, or one of the worst engines that were ever produced, and they're still on the market. So I'm gonna pause the vehicle. I'm pause this video. I really don't like to do this. I like to do this, on the air, live, with no editing, so that way people can see exactly what I'm doing. But 10 minutes, and I'm only at 5 minutes. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna pick it up right here, and we're gonna go do this. Okay, so we came back. 10 minutes up. Tighten this down. Everything's in. Key is on the on position. I don't see no anti-theft light, but that's what shoot. I am not getting any crank. Oh, crap. The anti-theft light is off, so that means there's more issues to this shit than what it is. So there is a PCM problem with this. It should have cranked over. I really don't want to go and start stealing a whole bunch of relays and fuses. And I said stealing. Going to the junkyard and taking them again, Yeah, I'm going to steal it from the junkyard. For those who have problems, leave a comment down below, because why am I going to pay $4 for a relay when I can add $2 more or $6 more and get a new one? But that's beside the point. My biggest problem right now is trying to get this puppy to at least crank and start over. We're gonna go and try to set some other things, but right now I'm going for the PCM issues. But I really have to double check, and she has to get new ones, and I would hate for her to buy new ones and it's a PCM. Actually, since we're here, let's do a little testing. Sorry, I was using that to jump. Okay, so I got 12. Alright, so we know that this is the positive, and you guys can see that, but that's the diagram. So we're going to jump, and let's see, the numbers are down there. There's videos on how to jump a relay and how to test a relay. So we're going to test continuity on this, and then we're going to go back. I'm going to pause this because I can't record and check continuity on this, and give you guys exactly what I'm doing. There's other videos out there with guys that are doing this. Go take a look at them. I will make a video on how to do this later down the road, but right now it's money, time, and issues that are hanging me up and right now. So any questions, comments down below. We're going to check this completely out. If you want, you can grab a main lead wire from the starter going all the way to the positive cable and see if she cranks, and then we can go and follow there. Okay, so we're back. with this POS, and we're going to jump the starting relay. Double check everything. So I wanted you guys to see that is the power. Sorry, I got it at ohms right now because I was testing the relay. So let's go put this baby back. And just so that, goddamn shit, it's getting tangled up. Okay, so that you guys know, that's what I'm getting there. And we're gonna jump it right there. You see where I'm touching? So we know the starter works. Okay. So now we're going to have to go and double check other things, make sure the things are working properly. But I know the starter is working, so now we're going to have to check a couple other things. There are other relays underneath the foot pedal, right next to the brake. Remove one of the other covers, and you'll find all the accessories for the internal side. But for some reason, I can get crank. Let's see. I'm not getting any anti-theft. I'm gonna leave this on. Let's see. Alright, so remember, like I told you guys, I'm having fuel problem delivery system. Bone dry, but it's not the fuel pump. It's not a fuel pump issue. It is a power distribution issue, because I can jump it, I can pressurize the fuel pump, and it's ready to go. But for some reason, she does not want to crank over by the keys. So there's a computer modular problem. Let's see. I was getting a data communication issue. Let's see if this thing can focus in. Oh, the light is too bright, one or the other. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard to work one hand and try to show you guys what's going on. It's too bright. There it goes. Maybe you guys can see it sideways. It's doing a scan. Got the lights on. All the Christmas lights are not all fully on, but it should have pinged by now. There it goes. We're gonna let it do its full scan, and you're gonna see what type of shit it's doing. It's gonna give me a communication error. Okay, I checked the link downstairs. I checked all the fuses. I checked everything. As you can see, error. Try again. I have the key to the ignition on, as you guys can see. That is on the on position. My hand is right here. Here is the device so that you guys can see that it is on the on position. Now I am not getting anything. Should have been already picked up already. Because that's what it is, the ISO, whatever the fuck that shit is. I wish I can turn the brightness down on this stupid crap so you guys can take a better look. Or my stupid tablet's camera will function properly. But they call these devices smartphones and smart whatever, but it's stupid because when Google shows me a high school diploma and a college diploma, then and then would I believe that it is smart. And for right now, it's stupid. I'm still having communication errors. Let's see, you guys can see it that way. It's almost at the end, and there goes the communication. See? And that's the shit that's pissing me off. I can't get anything. I can't even get the other scanner to do anything. She's at 12 volts. I have no other reason. I've taken every fuse, every relay. I took everything out and put it back the way it's supposed to be. And still can't get this bitch to crank over. So, this is the problem with these Fords. Real bad electrical problems. Hopefully it's not one that is, for the ages, but we're going to have to go deeper and look deeper. But this is going to be for another day. I'm going to have to conclude this one right here. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'm not here for thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm just here to spread some knowledge. PCM is probably gone, or I will blame one of these fuel boxes, but I will go with the PCM.